Now, what is the surefire way to get kids interested in science? Blow things up, of course.
Yes.
Dr. Michelle Dickinson, who also goes by the name Nanogirl, has some impressive experiments with stuff we can all find around the house.
So we decided to join her in Tokoroa as she ran through some of the experiments with local school children. Now, just a wee reminder here before we show you this story. If you're a kid or a big kid, some of the activities do need adult supervision. Here's Mary Jane Agate.
Tokoroa, nestled in the heart of the Waikato. And today, a special guest is rolling in.
Nano's here because we've used her experiments and they were so cool, and it's just great she's here.
Oh, so she's come down to
She's come here today,
Awesome.
yeah.
It's hard to tell who's more excited.
Morning, everybody. How are you all?
Sharing her love of science is Michelle Dickinson's ultimate passion.
You don't need a beaker or something scientific. Go look around your house, open the cupboard, everything can make a science experiment. And so it's more accessible, and it shows you that everybody can be a scientist or an engineer. It's just not meant for those who are in lab coats. Who's ever made anything before? Have you made anything? Cool, so you're all engineers. See, in our more rural regions, there's less exposure to scientists and engineers, typically because the industry isn't there. So often when I say, has anybody met a scientist before in our rural schools, most of them will say no.
It's here in this small classroom at Tainui School that the real magic begins. The children are absolutely enchanted.
Well, there's nothing like setting your hand on fire to quite grab the audience's attention.
Yes, I know. I was looking at those children's faces and I'm not sure. Yeah, that was really great.
I just like how everyone makes it look fun and all the experiments, and you get to try out different things.
It was amazing.
I think just trying things out and the explosions.
And these kids here particularly love any sort of hands-on experiments they get to do.
People remember the fire thing, but actually the lesson in there is the fire triangle. By the end of that, every child knows the 3 things you need for the flame. Who knows the 3 things that a fire needs to burn? Yeah, oxygen. What else?
Fuel.
Fuel.
Like something that burns.
Very good. An ignition. Who wants to see another experiment?
Nanogirl's experiments for kids use everyday items to teach scientific principles.
It's got a little bag, and when you pull it back, it just pushes the air out really quickly. So I'm going to test it on you. Ready?
Seeing is believing, and bigger is always better.
I love science. Science is my total go-to, and I'm known for it. I'm really pushing for teachers here to bring more science into the classroom.
That's kind of lucky, Mrs. Hooper, as you're about to become the next experiment.
Do you think this fly machine is going to fly anybody?
The experiments are designed to nab primary school children and lure them into the STEM subjects of science, technology, engineering and maths.
Jackie, take a seat.
Any last words?
If we turn a leaf blower on underneath, what do you think is going to happen? Yeah, the air is going to get trapped in the shower curtain. Very good.
And with school holidays, she's putting the challenge out there.
So I say to parents, be confident, try something new, try an experiment at home. You never know whether that's going to be the thing that for the rest of your life your child says, as a scientist, I became a scientist because we did this experiment.
Nanogirl's hoping to see this lot back in the future.
And kids, remember, do not be lighting fires without adult supervision, like Uncle Hayden said.
Yeah, but how much fun, like Gore High School science class was not like that. If you want to safely set your hand on fire, safely, go to Nanogirl Labs. She's got a school holiday club online.